unpredictable party game that gives random a new name. I love QUELF. And the reason why I like QUELF because it is literally a random game with random rules with random thoughts. Welcome back. It is your dude Laughing Lasagna. This is another Monday board game reveal. And this is QUELF. I've played QUELF, I'm going to say, over a couple dozen times with friends, and it is definitely a fun game to check out with anybody of any age. You will do a lot of weird things. You will do a lot of crazy things. You will do random things in this game. There is plenty of cards, plenty of things to decide from. Excuse me. There is rules such as showbiz, stunts, rolls, scatterbrains, and quizzles. And there is, it's a 3 to 8 player game. And yeah, it is literally, this is like the updated version that I've played. And we're going to go through some of the cards. We're going to do one of each. So you guys get a chance to see what it means by randomized. The board is very nice. Again, this is a newer board that I've not used ever. But really nice looking board. All color coded. Lovely, lovely. Put this to the side for now. So the rules. The rules card. So basically, the idea of the game is basically you're trying to. So the object of the game is why else would you play a board game? To have fun and win, right? Your goal is to get to the last base of the board with a rocket ship on it. You roll a dice, and you do what you gotta do to win. Yeah, so to win the game, you must be the first player to get to the finish line and complete the final Scatterbrains question. Since you're trying to win the game, you have to answer 2 of them. But you have to give 2 answers while everyone else gives only 1. So everyone else is trying to win with you or trying to stop you from winning. If you are not the player getting stuck in the penalty around, you won the game. So, there's certain rule cards or certain cards you find in here are all color-coded, right? So you have your blue, which is your rules cards, green, which is a quizzle, stunts and showbiz is your purple and yellow cards, and then red is your scatterbrains. The rules cards, which is actually a really fun one because it can affect everybody, just you, or it could be the just you rules could be an action card or a talking card. So the global rules is affects all player if you draw 1, put in the center of the board game or game board, and everybody must abide by this rule or pay the penalty. One of those cards, hoping I can find it right here. It's a quizzle. I need a blue card. Global, here we go. So global card. This global rule affects everybody, right? So this is affected everybody. And the rule is party foul. If any player moves or knocks over a game piece that is not their own, they must pay the penalty. Don't know what the penalty is, but that is basically, so if it's in the middle of the game and say someone rolls a dice and it hits another person's character and knocks over, you pay the penalty. Another global rule is each player must draw a picture of a bullseye no larger than a tennis ball, then affix it anywhere on their clothing. If a player catches an opponent looking at their bullseye, that opponent must pay the penalty, which is, it has a 1 there, so 1 and 2. So basically, it's a good party game. Play with anybody. basically when certain rules affect. The action rules are like again for yourself. At the beginning of each of your turn, you must make up a word. Write down your word and use it in a sentence. At the beginning of each opponent's turn, they must use every word you created in one sentence or pay the penalty. Players may refer to your list of words to create a sentence. So you make up words and have fun with that. So that's how the rules works. Quizzle is a traditional trivia question, and then you may ask the extra credit question to get extra credit. Let's see. So the Quizzle question is really strange. How far can a dog run into the woods? Halfway. Any farther, the dog will be running out of the woods. Funny. Didn't get it right? Try this. Set the timer and go fetch a piece of wood. Make sure to pant while doing it. Bring it back to where you are sitting before the timer runs out, or double the penalty. So either you pay 2 or you pay 4. So there's questions in here that could be interesting, or like a true and false question, which is a little more easier to answer, I would say. Your stunts or quizzles are, or stunts or showbiz, not quizzles. Sorry, quizzles. You just did quizzles. The stunts or showbizes, which are purple or yellow. This is the stunt. This is the time card, and it's classified, so no one else can see this, right? Set a timer to place this card face down in front of you. Stay silent, motionless, and seated until the timer runs out and discards the card. The second player who reads this card must go into spastic fit while reciting the entire alphabet backwards. Then discard the card or pay a penalty of 3. So if you have a friend who is seriously just always, oh, what's this card? Oh, what's this card? They gotta do the penalty unless they do what it says in here. Because you know you have that friend that goes, I want to see what you're doing the entire time. So it might hurt friends or create new ones. The showbiz, this card is classified. Seeing the words written on this card in a very scary voice, backwards in the form of a question, while pinching your lip. So yeah, that should be fun. Again, if you're a second player to read this, repeat this stunt or pay a penalty. So, very fun card game with that indeed in mind. QUELF is just one of those random things that are just like, oh my goodness, like, who would do these things? And it's always fun to see those who try. Let me find the scatterbrains for you guys. In here somewhere. Here we go. I got one red card here. Here we go. So Scatterbrains is basically a category game. Okay, so Scatterbrains, either pick one or two. Names boyfriends call their girlfriends, or names girlfriends call their boyfriends. And the person who does the most moves 2 spaces. Easy. Easy as that. And what's cool again is QUELF takes literally a minute to learn. 1 minute to learn the game, and then you're playing with friends. And yes, it can be a test of will, A/B test of luck. It can be a test of your strength sometimes, where you might be holding a pencil for 3 hours because this game taking forever and no one's getting the right question right. What is wrong with you? You know? So, I recommend QUELF for any party game, for anybody, bunch of friends. If you have an argument, QUELF is the answer. It's always fun. Make sure you grab one of your own QUELF boxes because I know you enjoyed this game as well. So, yeah. Hope this explains QUELF. And if you like this video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a laugh in life, and remember, you too are a legend. Peace and love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. QUELF me!